Right, I'm going to be starting with my matte painterly paint pot. I really wanted like a clean base for these bright colors, so I'm just applying it with a little brush. Nothing too fancy. You could also use white or any other shade that you'd like. Going in with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, I'm taking Positivity and My Man on a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to be applying that in my crease. Starting kind of messy. Those colors are pretty pigmented, so I kind of had to go to the other eye. And I'm just blending those out until I get more of a smoother transition. And yeah, it kind of turns into like a corally orange shade, which is what I wanted. It's a little sheer right now, but we'll build it. Don't worry. Taking that My Man color is a little bit brighter orange, and I'm just packing that into the crease. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Jaclyn Hill shades are kind of like pressed pigment, some of them, so you kind of want to pack those on a little bit to get that punch sometimes. Going back in with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, I'm just going to clean up my lid a little bit for the color I'm going to be placing there, because it is not orange or like red or anything, so I don't want the colors to bleed too much. I don't want to get nasty. Going in with Therapy Sesh, which is that really pretty bright purple from the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2, and I'm just going to be applying that on my lid. The application for this gets pretty messy. The colors, get a little yucky. So I would recommend just going back and forth between the colors and really building until you have a smooth transition. I had to do a lot of that, so I'm reapplying that orange kind of because the colors just don't mix. Going in with the Rare Beauty Joy Liquid Blush, which this was kind of a mistake. I'm taking on an angled brush and kind of spreading that out on my hand. And I'm going to end up trying to do like a cut crease thing with this, and I thought it would act as like a cool like base or like a different kind of medium to use. It ended up kind of taking off the eyeshadow, so I don't recommend this part. You'll see how I end up fixing this stuff in the end, but it worked for like the little outline I wanted to do on the outer corner, but doing it on the lid was like, Going in with MAC Candy Yum Yum. It's a lipstick. I'm doing the same thing I just did with that liquid blush, trying to go on top of that orange, and again, this just took off my eyeshadow basically and made everything patchy. So maybe skip this if you're going to try to do this look. It doesn't really work. Maybe just do it on the outer corner for that winged look. I'm just taking a makeup wipe and sharpening those edges. This is what I love about this look. Super easy because you can just clean it up as you go. Yep, clean it up, girl. Okay, I didn't show you this, but I'm going in with the shade Lolly Mama from this palette, and it's kind of a pink. I'm going to apply this on the inner part of my crease to try to fix what those lipsticks and blushes did. And then I'm going in with the orange more on the outer corner of the crease. At this point, I'm just trying to fix my mistake, to be honest, and it's like working out a little better. I am going to have to apply more of that orange in the end. I'm not sure if I show that, but just to blend everything out and make it not look so choppy, because right now it looks a little messy. Rare Beauty Primer, love this. I'm going to be applying that all over my face. I thought I would include the skin. It's nothing special, but I thought it was fun. I love this primer, seriously. It's so pretty, and it is really hydrating. Milani Conceal and Perfect Conceal and Perfect Foundation. Just going to be applying that. This is more of a full coverage for me, and I've really been enjoying it lately. This used to be like my staple in college, and now I'm really loving it again. My skin has not been great, so I've needed a little bit extra power, extra strength with my foundation. Becca Under Eye Corrector, you know the drill with that. Just kind of trying to sharpen the little line with my eyeshadow there, not mess it up at all. And you can see right now my eyeshadow is looking really patchy, so don't worry. You just go in with those same colors and you kind of pack them over until they look better. I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty Concealer. Love that. So lightweight. Itchy. Oh, God. That sounded like the fakest sneeze ever. Bless me. Okay, just applying the concealer. Not too much. The Becca Under Eye Corrector does a lot of those work for me. Alright. Taking more of that purple, and I'm going to be going underneath my lash line. I didn't want anything too crazy, but I did want to bring in more color, so I just decided to go with that same therapy session color and just line my under eye with it basically. And I am going to be winging it out like the same, almost perpendicular to the orange shade, leaving a little bit of a gap. Yep. I should have done, well, never mind. Be careful with fallout with that shade. It did kind of get me a little bit, and I didn't notice. So taking that Painterly paint pot, and I'm just going to be accentuating that line in between the orange and the purple, kind of making it really sharp. And yeah, and it kind of helps make both lines a little bit more defined. And I'm going to kind of like try to blend it into my crease. This was just more of like an artistic choice. But I think this look ends up really nice in the end, so I was happy with it. Kind of bringing that into the crease to just help not make it such like a stark line. Yeah. A lot of creams on top of powders with this look, and it didn't always work, so when in doubt, just go back in with those orange and purples. Using the Fenty Butter Biscuit bronzer. When I looked up like 70s inspired bronzer, it didn't seem anything special. It did seem like they had like a lot of contour. So that's kind of what I did here. Just applying that in like a little triangle shape on my cheekbones and everything, and around the perimeter of my face. Taking the Hoola bronzer just to accentuate that, make it a little deeper. I haven't used powder bronzer in forever, and I kind of remember why. Kind of a little orangey and patchy on me, but it ends up coming together. Don't worry. Taking that same Joy blush from Rare Beauty, I'm going to be applying that pretty generously over my cheeks. If you've used this product, you know it is very pigmented, so I was definitely going for it. Yeah, pretty scary. And I'm just applying that. Most pictures I saw for inspiration of this look had quite a bit of blush, so I wanted to do that as well. Also, I love blush. Just taking a little bit of my powder, it's the MAC Studio Fix, and kind of evening out any of like the patchiness from my skin or anything. Taking more blush, yes, more blush, and my little e.l.f. stipple brush, and I'm going to be applying that on the tip of my nose and kind of all over the face to kind of blend. I kind of wanted like that like sunburned look where you do it like the nose and between the cheeks. So I kind of wanted it to be like a really cute like blushy look. And it was way more intense in person. I feel like I don't even look that blushed right now. All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray by Urban Decay. Been loving this stuff. It's like the perfect setting spray for me. Those eyes are looking patchy, girl. You better fix them. Taking the Nicole Durera ABH palette in the shade Daydream. It's kind of like a peach color. And I'm kind of applying that all over my cheeks, kind of. Like more on the apples and then in the usual highlight area. Just wanted that orange, like kind of duochromy to go over that coral shade. And I thought it was pretty. Alright, taking some brow gel. It's the ABH in Blonde, I believe. Just applying that as a base. Then I'm taking my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I didn't show you that product, but it's just a pencil, and I'm just lining my brows and kind of defining them a touch. And I am going to do soap brows today. I don't usually do that, but in a lot of like 60s, 70s makeup I saw, the brows were very fluffy, like in the inner corner, and then kind of like brushed aside on the outside, like towards the arch and the end. So I wanted that front of my brow to be really fluffy, and I'm not sure if I love this look on me, but my eyebrows are definitely fluffy. Milk Mascara, the Tush Mascara, my fave. Just gonna apply that probably a little bit off camera. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of skipping over the mascara, just mascara. Candy Yum Yum lipstick again all over the lips. And I also applied lashes. Those are the Ardell 817 lashes. I did that off camera. So I didn't show you. Oh, okay, I did. I'm taking those two orange shades I used in the beginning, Positivity and My Man, and I'm applying that over my cheeks and over my nose because I want it to be really bright in those areas. I want it to, work with the lipstick and the eye color. I also ended up going back in with the oranges and patting them over my crease, and then going over with that purple one more time on my lid just to blend some things out and make sure it didn't look, you can see it looks a little bit better right now after I'm done. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a really fun look. And yeah, I think it looks really pretty. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.